Hello, dear friends. A warm welcome to the International Fab Talks. My friends, the Fab Talks is all about the common man, the common struggle of the people out there. The majority of the people are the same like us, like you and like me. And today we are here connected with one of the commoners of the world. She is Amrita Sarkar, a wonderful person who's accepted the invitation to the International Fab Talks. Ma'am, welcome to the International Fab Talks and thank you for accepting the invitation.
Thank you for giving me the honor. I'm honored to be as a commoner and sharing my thoughts in the international platform. Thank you so much.
Thank you, dear. Dear ma'am, with your permission, I'd like to introduce you in an official way. May I go ahead?
Yeah, please do that.
Thank you, ma'am. So, dear friends, it's our duty and a privilege and a honor to introduce our special celebrity and guest for today. She is Ms.Amrita Sarkar. She is a Bengali and she was born in Kolkata, but she was raised in Balasore, Odisha. She loves to connect with people. She loves to share her time with students and she loves English. And hence she has completed a master's in English and as well she has completed a B.ed in English and social sciences. And she teaches now in a defense school. She teaches students with lots of passion from class 9 to 12. And she is a CBSE examiner. Besides that, she also is a member. She is a council member of the West Bengal Mental Wellness Council. And she is also an equal rights activist. Apart from that, she was the past president of the Rotary Club of Balasore. She's a wonderful person who's out here to share her journey on life and, of course, her profession. So let's get started, dear friends, and get to know about our special friend today who's here with us on the International Fab Talks. Dear ma'am, welcome to the session.
Thank you.
Yes, dear. We start off with the first round of the interview. Before we start, I'd like to thank you once again for accepting the invitation.
Thank you. I'm honored. I'm just a common man. I'm like no celebrity, as you said. But then, yeah, I'm very honored that I have got the opportunity to speak something and maybe inspire some people.
Yes, dear. Yes, ma'am. In fact, all of us are celebrities here, my dear friend. Our existence is really a unique one, and each of us have our own special place and role to play on this planet, on this planet. So I'd like to go ahead with the interview and see how ma'am could inspire us and how you could be inspired by our celebrity today. She is Amrita Sarkar. Dear ma'am, how would you define yourself? Who is the real Amrita?
So myself, I'm an explorer. I'm a gypsy at soul. So my Instagram name is the Chronicles of a Boho Girl. So people call me Boho Girl, and my WhatsApp name is also Boho Girl. Boho Girl means bohemian, who is not like normal. She has her own path. I like to believe in that, and because since childhood I have been born and brought up in such a way that it's not that conventional girls are being brought up. I was treated like a normal child, but my parents have always like treated me like a son, not a girl. So they have never thought that, oh, you can do this, you can't do that. I have traveled solo since I was in class 10th. Since class 10th, I'm traveling solo. I have traveled almost every part of India. I have traveled solo to Nepal. Since now I have got my passport, I'm planning to go solo trips on abroad also. Let's see. So yeah,
That's really nice. I like the way you put all of that in. My parents treated me not as a daughter, but as a son, equally as a son, giving me all the opportunities to explore life. And you're a solo traveler, and hats off to your courage. You started at when you were in 10th class itself. You said you started your journey as a solo traveler. You visited different states of India and, of course, Nepal as well, and intend to travel abroad. Wonderful, man. I guess I was with you to travel because I love traveling. I guess I would have been with you. We could have shared the journey, shared the journey together.
Maybe in future, who knows?
Definitely. Looking forward to. And I love this. I live a gypsy style of life. That is like moving here and getting to know people. That's very nice. I like that. Could you share your Instagram account, ma'am? Because it's quite catchy. It's very interesting.
My Instagram account is the Chronicles of a Boho Girl.
That's really nice. Thank you for sharing. Dear ma'am, as we all know, we all go through stress, no matter who we are. Rich, poor, famous, not famous, or maybe any age group. How do we manage our stress makes us more stronger. May we know how you manage your stress such that you could share that with us and our audience could benefit from it.
So, as of now, I don't have my parents. They both have passed away. So that's a major stress in my life. And yeah, since last 10 years, or like 2 years before that, I had a breakup. So my ex was a toxic person. I somehow came out of that relationship. I was in a lot of stress. Then, due to this, I had a family disturbance. But things were getting better. I lost my father. He was the sole earning member of our family. Then somehow me, my sister, and my mother were managing things. Stress was there. Stress was there, and I had a very good and a very strong friend support. Whenever I was in stress, I had few friends who would be there 24/7, literally 24/7 for with me. There were a lot of times I would be anxious, I would be depressed, I would be in stress that how my life would be running because I lost my father and he was a sole earning member. Then I was working then, but then I was studying then. So I had to manage both my studies and everything. I didn't know that how my life would lead because I never thought like lost my father in such an early stage. I was just 26 and my sister was just 21. She just finished her graduation. It was a lot of stress, but then my mother was there as a pillar of support. My friends were there. I remember calling my friends at V.eds. He just came from his office at 2 at night. I will call and just cry and be like vulnerable to him. And his name is Wasim. He was in Hyderabad then, working for ICICI. Then he was there all through and my depression time. I used to manage stress. The reason I chose to teach students because I find that when I used to be with my students, I would forget all my stress. They were like my stress busters. First, I was teaching primary teachers, now, students. Now I am in teaching the highest kids, I mean 9, 10, 11, 12. But primarily, I started with the primary class because I used to love interacting with the nursery kids and the KG kids and standard one, standard two kids because that gave me a escape from my stress. Their laughter, their joy, their sharing food with them, sharing the daily like routine with them, it gave me a bit of relief from my stress. Stress was there. You cannot like escape from stress. Stress would be there. But then when you grow, when you mature, you realize that stress will be there. As long as you have life, stress will be there. But you have to find some kind of like uh, what say hobby or some kind of motivation to keep you away from stress. My stress buster were my kids. Still they are. Still now they are. So yeah, I used to cope like that. And friends, I had a very very good bunch of friends who were always there to help me when I was in stress.
Yes, dear. Thank you so much for sharing all of that, ma'am. And thanks for standing tall and strong today and sharing all of this with us. You will definitely inspire many people to speak up and share their life story and their journey and how they selected their profession. I really admire the way you say, I love to spend time with children, share their lunchbox, spend time with them, teach them, educate them. And that de stresses me. Wonderful. And thanks to all your friends who've been with you during your bad times. And of course, today you're smiling and shining today and sharing this space with us.
Yeah, it took me yeah quite a few years to come and stand and say all these things. If you have met me 5 years or 7 years back, I don't think I would have been doing this interview because I myself didn't have the courage to speak about my depression or anxiety or my drawbacks back then. But now I am more vocal about it because I feel that if I share something about my life and if I can inspire at least one person, because I feel that it's not only my journey. Many people like me are going through this. If my story can inspire at least one person can make a change in their life, it would be a great thing. I don't like expect to change the whole world, but at least if few people can be inspired by me, that would be a great thing for me too.
Yes, dear. Definitely, ma'am. Your story is really inspiring. And the way you are sharing it today with courage and dignity, hats off to you for that. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Yes, dear. Dear ma'am, maybe you know how was your childhood? How did you play? How did you enjoy yourself? Could you say something like, were you a child very obedient or mischievous, shy, naughty?
Yeah, I mean, I had a very blessed, that's what I had a blessed childhood. Thanks to my parents, especially my father. He is my role model. He is my motivation. He is my someone I can look up to. I was a very pampered child and a very brat one. So it's like I had a very, very blessed childhood. I Today now when I see people they talk about their childhood, they few of them say, yeah, we had a fine childhood, but most of them say no, we just had normal childhood. But my childhood was a blessed one because I had a good, like very, very, very understanding father. More than a father, he was a friend to me. So I mean, I was not a very calm kid. I was a very hyperactive kid. I used to be very naughty. I have done all the mischiefs. I have done everything, but I was good in studies. So I used to get away with everything because I was very good in studies. I used to be among top three in my class, all through my pre-primary and all. So I was a very studious, not studious, but yeah, I was a good kid in academics. So, and my father used to, I mean, encourage me to do, father, both mother, I was a very good orator. I had won many prizes in the speech competitions, debate. I was very good in storytelling. I was very good in quiz. So yeah, and play, I used to play, because I was the only girl in my locality. I used to play 10 cricket. I used to play football because most of my peers were boys. So played, I have played that hide and seek or the girls' plays. I have always played cricket, badminton, tennis, or football with them because the peer or my age group was they were only boys in my society. There was no girl. I was only girl in my society. So yeah, I have been. That is one of the reason my father has bought me they have given me a chance to grow up like a son also because I was always surrounded by boys in my school also in my class in my society also. There was no girl. So as such, yeah,
Yes.
I had a very blessed we stay in Orissa. I'm not demeaning anything, but here English is not that relevant here. So my father used to talk to me in English since childhood. So the reason I have I'm not saying that I have the best of English, but yeah, my English is quite good than many people out here. And the reason is my father. He used to bring me books. He used to bring me, I mean, he used to make me, I still remember I was sleeping at night at 11 and p.m. in the night. He just woke me up and said, come on, get up, get up. Look, what happened? There is a beautiful picture that is coming on the Star movies that back then, the bridge on the River Kwai. I still remember. Like, come and watch it with me. That's a very good English movie. You have to watch it for World War One. You have to watch it. Come and watch it with me. So I remember waking up at the 11 at night and watching it till the 2 at the morning. The movie was going on, and me and my father sat and watched the movie. The movie was The Bridge on the River Kwai.
That's really nice, ma'am, for sharing all of those experiences that you had during your childhood. Thank you so much. Ma'am, as you said, books, your dad encouraged you to read books. Could you name a few books where we could also read?
I have read Agatha Christie. I have read Ayn Rand. Since childhood. I've Jerome K. Jerome. These are the books I used to read. Panchatantra. My father has given me to read Gita. I have read Bhagavad Gita. I have read Mahabharata, Ramayana. I have read Bible, the Old Testament and the New Testament, everything. My father was a very cosmopolitan person. He never had said that, oh, you are a Hindu, so you will read only Hindu scriptures, or you are like from this set of religion, so you will follow this set of religious, or you have this set of beliefs only. No, he was a very cosmopolitan person. So I have friends like from every background, like from every ethnicity also, be it Muslim, be it Christian, be it Sikh, be it Hindu. I have Parsi friends. I have Jewish friends. So it's like, well, I had a very cosmopolitan like childhood, since upbringing since childhood, because of my father. So books were a major part of my life. And when I just grew up, then there were Mills and Boons, then there was Nicholas Sparks, then there was this thing, uh, uh, Dan Brown. So things evolved.
Yes, dear. Thank you for sharing all of that, ma'am. That's really very nice. All of those beautiful books you've mentioned. Thank you for all of that. And you said you have a lot of friends, irrespective of the religion, caste, creed. You have lovely friends across the world who are connected. That's really nice.
Yeah, I have lovely friends across the world. Thanks to Rotary, and thanks to my LGBT IQ movement, and thanks to Jagriti Yatra. It's a 15-day train journey all over India. It's like we drove across India in a train, particular train. That whole train is ours. 700 people, mainly entrepreneurs, and we travel the whole length and breadth of India. So that's how I have many friends. Thanks to Rotary, I have many friends in India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Myanmar. I mean, you name it, I have friends there. USA, Europe, everywhere.
Wonderful. That's really nice, ma'am. Thank you for sharing all of that. Dear ma'am, what is that one unique quality you love about yourself? Say, this is me, Amrita. I love myself because this is the uniqueness of mine.
Yeah. So I don't know whether it is unique or not. Many people have, but my quality, I don't know if it is good or bad. For me, it is good. I'm very blunt. I'm very straightforward. If something is there in my mind, I'll say it on your face. I will not be saying at your back. If I don't like something, I'll say on your face. That's the one reason I have many friends, and people hate me also, because not everybody can take honesty on their face. So, but then I cannot help it. I'm my father's daughter. That is by default. If you are wrong, you are wrong, no matter who you are. If you are wrong, I'll say it. If you are wrong, I'll protest. That's what I have learned from my father. So yeah, I don't know whether it's unique or not, but yeah, that's the quality I have. If I have something to say to you, I will say on your face, blunt. There's no sugarcoating words. I don't sugarcoat my words. So yeah, that's it.
That's really nice to be very honest, ma'am. And it's very rare. People are like,
it's very rare. Yeah,
very rare. And being honest is also very good. To be, frank and tell them what it is. Instead of backstabbing, I would prefer this. If you ask me between the two, I would prefer to be very frank and open, blunt, call a nail, a brick, a brick.
I'll be honestly, brutally honest, rather being hypocrite.
Yes, that's fine. That's fair. Call a spade a spade. They say that. It's very true. I like that. And in fact, it's better than backbiting, better than backstabbing.
Yeah, which I don't like.
Yes. I appreciate that quality in you, ma'am. In fact, all of us should have that. And really, we should go ahead in life, not to backstab others, not to backbite others, but to tell them that, yes, this is what I don't like about you. If you could rectify it, it's good. If not, you can, part ways. You can live your life in your way, and I can live mine in my way. Brilliant, ma'am. That's nice. Ma'am, have you been, as you said, you're already a solo traveler. Which are the beautiful destinations you have been to?
So there are a lot of places which I have been to. Nepal. I mean, there is this one place called Dhuli Khel in Nepal. It's a very beautiful place. A few kilometers away from the capital Kathmandu, there is a place where the Buddha got nirvana. So it's like 1,000 steps ahead, up in the mountain. So you go there, you have a very scenic beauty there. And India, there are a lot of places like Darjeeling. I love going to Puri. I mean, it's a very holy place for us Hindus. It's Puri Dham, Jagannath Dham. So I love going there. I mean, it's like 4 hours from my place. So I go there like once or twice a year. And there is this, I love Mumbai. I have been to Mumbai twice or thrice. I love being in Mumbai. Then there is this small place, not many people know, called Dharwad in Karnataka. There's a place called Dharwad in Karnataka, and there is this one particular place in Dharwad where there is a school in the mountains. It's a Kalkeri Sangeet Vidyalaya. So it's run by Adam Woods, and he's not an Indian. He's an like Britisher. He's running that school. The school has a very beautiful like surrounding. It's in the hills and all. Then there are a lot of places like that.
How come you visited Dharwad? How did you get to know about this
I
beautiful?
told you I was in a train. I am associated with Jagriti Yatra. It's a entrepreneurship journey, and we visit all the like the length and breadth of India, 15 days on a train. So from Mumbai, our first stop would be Dharwad. So from Dharwad, we will go to that place where the Kalkeri Sangeet Vidyalaya is there. And the most unique thing about that school is there is no exam in that school. Students don't give a written exam as such, but they are still evaluated on different backgrounds, their handwriting, their discipline, their hobbies, their other things. And it's a very beautiful place to go. Then
Yes.
there is this one place in Orissa, Baharampur, Gram Vikas. It's by Joe Mathod. He's an Keralite, but he stays in this thing, Baharampur, Orissa, Ganjam. He has a school there for the tribal students. They have a very unique school. That also is a lap of the mountains. The school is very good. I've been there. There is a place in Rajasthan called Tilonia where Padma Shri Bankar Roy, he is very known. Padma Shri Bankar Roy has a college called Barefoot College. So that is also very, Tilonia is a place it's just like desert, in the middle of the desert. And that has a school, and that particular place has a school for solar mamas. Solar mamas are the ladies. They come from all the South African countries or different countries where there is no light. Still, there are a lot of places in the world who don't have electricity. So these people, these ladies particularly, come from the communities. They learn how to make solar panels, and they go back to their country and to their community and start teaching others to make solar panels so that the community could be lit up.
Wonderful, ma'am. Thank you for sharing all of this. What a rich experience you've been through. That's really nice.
Thank you.
Very nice, very nice. I'm really surprised that you have been through all of these beautiful places, shared
Because
space with them.
everyone will go to Delhi, Bangalore, Pune, Goa, and all. These small pockets of India are very untouched, and they are not being like explored much. So I am very blessed and thankful that I got the opportunity to interact with such people. I mean, you will not get to meet a lady who is not educated from Ethiopia, learning how to make solar panels and going back to Ethiopia and lighting her community. So this kind of experience, I don't think you will get anywhere else. And
Yes.
I'm blessed to have this kind of experience.
Yes, dear. We agree with you, ma'am. And of course, we all should have such a beautiful experience getting to know the reality of life, of how somebody comes from another country, learns something here, and again goes back to their community and country and, works on it and makes, light up the community as well. Bring back light into the lives of others. Wonderful, ma'am. Dear ma'am, how would you want to be remembered in this world, and why should people remember you?
See, I would be like to remember someone who was very generous, who was very kind, who was very lovable, who never hated anyone, who always was up for peace and love. And I would like people to inculcate some of my qualities so that we can make a world a better place. As of now, in 2023, we are standing. The world is against each other. People are killing people just for land, just for grabbing a piece of land. People are mercilessly killing innocent people. So how do you expect people to, like, the earth to go on if people are on a killing spree? If every country kills everyone, at the end of the day, there would be just trees and trees and mountains and the seas. The people will not be there. So I don't want that. So if people, I don't know whether they will remember me or not, but if they ever want to remember me, I would suggest that please remember me for being a kind person, a lovable person, a person who was full of hope, a person who was full of love, irrespective of caste, creed, color, and gender.
Yes,
Thank
dear. That's a beautiful way of sharing your thoughts on how you would like to be remembered. As you said, people are fighting for land. And when we die, we don't take any land and go. Right?
True.
Yes, there are so many wars across the world killing innocent people. And we wouldn't want this, dear leaders, all the world leaders, stop the war and concentrate on peace, love, kindness, because all of us are going to leave this planet one day. So grabbing land, wanting more and more of land, that's really, it doesn't make sense towards the end. Of course,
Yeah.
there's nothing more we could say. Just stop the war, be happy with what you have. Don't encroach upon others.
We have enough. We think we don't have, but we know we should know that we have enough to lead our life easily, without a war, without any hatred, without any disrupting anyone's life. Because at the end of the day, you have either if you are Hindu, you'll be burnt. If you are Christian, you would be cremated.
Yeah.
You will be buried under 6 feet. You are not going to take all the jewels, all the money, all the land. Everyone has to die one day. So why this killing? I don't understand.
Very true, ma'am. Very true. Dear ma'am, would you like to share the name of your favorite movie? Do you watch movies too? Should I ask
Yes,
that?
I'm a movie, but I'm a full filmy girl. The first movie which when I was like very what say when I was very what conscious about myself, or I was very conscious. The first movie I saw was DDLJ. The reason I love Shah Rukh Khan is DDLJ or Dilwale Dulhaniya, and yeah, that was the first time I fell in love. And I still, people find it kiddish, but yeah, I still call Shah Rukh Khan my Janu. Everyone who knows me knows that I'm a big Shah Rukh Khan fan, and I don't call him Shah Rukh Khan, I call him Janu. And the reason I'm very filmy because of his films and of course Bollywood. So yeah.
Yes.
Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge and Shah Rukh Khan, yes.
Yes, he's one of the brilliant actors the world has ever had and contributed a lot to the Indian film industry and the world as well. Yes. And he's also doing a lot of good work, a lot of charity work, which is unknown. He's kept it a secret, and we thank him for all the good work that he's doing for the public, for the common man, and for the acid survivors, acid victims, those acid victim survivors, for them. Yes, dear. We thank him for all of that. And yes, as you said, he's a Janu. He has put Jan into the lives of many people across the world.
Many people. True.
Very true. Ma'am, do you believe in winning a lottery or a perfect job?
See, I don't believe in lottery because that is on your luck. It might turn out good, you might not turn out. So I believe in hard work because I have myself, the way I have lived my life, where I am now today, it's pure hard work. There was no luck. If you sit idle and you expect that the luck will favor me, it will not work that way. You have to work hard. When my father died, we had just 20,000 in our bank balance. We were just like blank. We don't know what to do. But still now, I'm living my life. I'm doing all my expenses. I'm taking care of my family. I take care of few old age homes, few blind school. I have a blind school. I'm attached to the blind school, few old age homes. I'm attached with other charity things, which I do on my own. I haven't and yeah, of course, my few friends, they do help me out. So yeah, luck. If you sit idle, luck will not favor. Luck favors those who work hard. So yeah, working hard would be the option.
Yes, dear. Dear ma'am, when you were in school, were you interested in sports and games?
Yeah, I was into badminton. I used to play a lot of badminton. My father used to take me to play squash. I used to love playing squash. I was good at athlete and not running because yeah, obviously my physique was not back then was not able for running. But I used to play shot put, discus, javelin. I won prize in javelin and discus also in school.
Oh, great. That's nice. Yes, dear. Dear ma'am, is there any change that you would want to bring in this world?
I just want people to love. There's so much hatred. I just want people to leave everything and just love and accept people that the way they are. It's so much hatred in today's world that people have forgotten how to love. It's the most beautiful thing in the world to do. You don't have to spend money. You don't have to spend any fortune for it. It's just that you have to love the other person. All the problems in the world will vanish if you love each other, irrespective of your caste, creed, ethnicity, gender. Just love, and it's not a very costly thing. It's priceless. You don't have to pay any tax, or you don't have to pay any money, or don't have to spend any fortune to love. You just have to have that feeling for the other person. I'm pretty sure if we stop hating each other and start loving, 99% of the all the problems in the world would vanish. If not 100%, but 99% things will be on track if we start loving each other.
Very true, ma'am. Very true. Love is the universal language. And yes, if we start loving each other in the right way, respecting each other in the right way, no more crimes, no more wars. Yes? Yes, dear. Dear ma'am, do you ever have any plan to retire? And then after retirement, what do you think you would love to do? Is there any plan for retirement? Or
I'm planning to take a sabbatical. I have been working since 15 years continuously. I haven't taken a break. So yeah, maybe the next 6 months I'll take a sabbatical. When I retire, I want to have a small NGO with the kids and the old age people. I want to take care of them. That's my future plan. I'm working on it to have my own NGO so that I can work for the underprivileged kids and the parents who are thrown out of their home by their own kids. So yeah, I plan to do that.
Wonderful.
And I'm working on it. Let's see what happens.
Yes, dear. Definitely you will succeed, ma'am. And we wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Dear ma'am, would you define for us or differentiate between hard work and smart work? What is hard work? What is smart work? And how are they different from each other?
So hard work means you are doing something that is very stereotypical. You are doing something which is very normal people will do. And smart work is getting your things done in a very quick and easy way. So like smart work is today's thing. You obviously have to work hard, but at times you need a smart work also.
Yes, dear. Ma'am, would you like to name some of your best friends who've been with you through thick and thin? Would you like to share their names today?
Yeah. First of all, one of my very best friend is Wasim. As I have mentioned you, Wasim is there. Millie Banerjee is there. Shilpi is there. And there is Wasim, I've told you. And there is Pranadika Sinha Dev Burman. She runs her own NGO is there. 1 million against child sex abuse. She works for child sex abuse. She is there. Then my best friend is my partner, that is Priyank. He is my best friend. And then other Shilpi is there. Lot of friends, people who are very close to me are there. Chandraneev Brahma is there. He is a very good friend of mine. These people have been there through my thick and thin. Especially Pranadika, Wasim, Millie, Shilpi, Chandraneev. They have been there when I was very, very low in my life. I got my partner just 4 years back. He's also very supportive. He's very, very understanding, very caring, because when I met him, I lost both my parents, and I was just 2 months back. I lost my mother when I met him. So he is a very strong pillar of strength for me.
Yes, dear. Thank you for sharing, ma'am. And we love you and love all of your friends and everyone in your life for supporting you and standing with you. And lots of love from the International Fab Talks to all of you.
Thank you.
And many more friends who, ma'am, who didn't mention.
I have lot of friends. I have lot of friends. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's what. Yes. If she hasn't mentioned any of your names, she sends all the love and care that she has in her heart to all of you. In the short span of time, she's unable to share all of your names, but she does love you because she believes in love, peace, and respect. Yes, dear. Dear ma'am, what brings a smile to your face often?
Good food. I'm a big foodie. And traveling, good book, good music, kids. Yeah, that brings smile to my face. And of course, the best medicine to make me smile is Shah Rukh Khan.
Oh, great. Wonderful. That's nice. Dear ma'am, what is your weakness? When you said you're a foodie, what type of a food you have a weakness for? You would love to have that. As soon as you see it, you
I
feel like,
love biryani. I love biryani. I love ice cream. I love pizza, pasta, any kind of food. I love food as such. But my favorite, if you ask me, I can have biryani 4 times a day. I've
oh,
had biryanis 4 times a day. Lunch, like breakfast, lunch, tiffin, and dinner. I have had biryani. So yeah,
yes, dear. That's one of the famous food items, right? A beautiful,
yeah.
yes, dear.
I like to explore different kind of food, not just Indian food. I mean Mexican, Spanish, Italian, continental. I want to try Ethiopian food. I don't know when I'll do that, but I have seen so many Ethiopian food and Nigerian food. I want to try fufu. I want to try injera. I want to try all those things. Yeah.
Definitely, ma'am. We wish you all the best and you get a chance to taste all of it and again share the experience with us on the International Fab Talks. Yes,
Thank you.
yes, dear. Dear ma'am, from where do you derive your strength? You're so strong, you're so resilient, you're sharing everything so, in a very systematic manner. You have a lot of clarity when you're sharing as well. You're bold enough to share most of the things that you're sharing. From where do you get all of this strength?
It's my parents. It's from my parents. I get my strength from my parents, my friends, my partner. I mean, yeah, that's. I mean, I have. My father was the person behind my motivation. He used to say, I there are times when I never believed in myself, but he used to, no, you are my daughter. Come on, stand up, go do it. I remember the school which I'm teaching now. I had been there for the interview. When I saw the list of the candidates, everyone had PhD, this and that, 12 experience. I was just a novice. I had 4 years experience. I was just a graduate, like MA. I've just done my master's. That's it. I never had an experience at such which the panel had. So I was just going back from the interview. I was almost near the gate when I just stopped, and maybe people don't believe it, but I heard my father saying from my back. He was not there. He passed away. I heard my father saying, "You are my daughter. You are Amrita Sarkar. You cannot go like this. You are not a coward. Go and give the interview. Give it your best shot. Rest. Leave it. You don't have anything to lose. You still have a job. This is just a job. It's not the end of the life, or it's not something that if you don't get, your life will not run." So I went back, I gave the interview, and I was the one selected. So yeah, my father is one of the biggest motivations I have, because I've seen him do things for people in a very selfless way, in a very, I mean, in a way that people don't know. He has, after his death, you still, it's been 10 years, almost decade, people still come and ask for, like, how are you? They come and see, look at me, that if I am okay or not, because I am his daughter. Because he has done for any number of people without our knowledge. We also were like finding people after his death. I mean, 6 months after his death, also people were coming and saying, "We just got to know that Sekharda, he was called Sekharda because Dada was something that Bengalis are fond of calling each other. So Sekharda, he has helped my daughter get married. He has helped my daughter get a seat in a college. He has helped my son get a seat in a hospital. He has helped my son to study. He has given a cycle to my son when he didn't had a cycle to go to school, and any number of people. Most the people will come and say, my father has helped them to get their daughters married. He has given saris, jewelries, money. He has sponsored the food. We didn't know that. After his death, when people got to know, even now also there are few people who my father has helped the daughters to get married or something for the hospital, like when they were sick or the family member was sick, they still come and talk to me and ask me whether I am okay or not, just because I am his daughter. So that gives me a lot of motivation.
Wonderful, wonderful. Dear. Thank you for sharing all of that. In fact, your dad was a great person, a hero. In fact,
yeah, he was my hero, and he was hero for many people in Balasore. Yes, still now, if you come to Balasore, if you say that I want to go to Sarkar's house, people, I guess most of the people will come and drop you at my place, because most of the people know him still.
Yes, dear. That's very nice to have a wonderful father. You are blessed. Many of the people out there aren't blessed with a good father in their lives. Very true.
That's why I told previously that when people talk about that childhood, they say, "Oh, I didn't have a good equation with my parents, with my father, or something." I was blessed to have a very, very cordial relationship with both my parents, especially my father. So I find it very difficult to understand why aren't they very close to their father when I was. So yeah.
Yes, dear. Dear ma'am, is there any message that you'd like to spread across the world for all of us?
All of us should be a more sensitive towards each other. They, they should be more respectful towards each other. They should be more lovable and kind to each other. That is what the essence. That what essence is missing in the world today. People are just being jealous of each other. They are just filled of hatred for each other. There is no respect for anyone, be it child, be it woman, be it elders. There is no respect for them, and they're very, very self-centered. It's good to be self-centered. It's good to be loving oneself, but then we are so narcissist at times that we forget that we just don't survive in this world on ourselves. We need to have people around us. We need to have a society, and if we don't have that love and cordial relationship with people, we just cannot go on. The result, we are seeing so much war in today's world, is just that people just want to win. They don't want any person to win a person. They just want to win some land, some property, some wealth. That's what they want to win. They don't want to win the human life. They don't want to win a love for the human people.
Yes, dear. Dear ma'am, maybe know your favorite color and why?
I love red because it's a color of love, and I love purple. It's just beautiful colors I like. I like most of the colors, but yeah, red, purple, I like. I like the rainbow thing because I'm wearing it. So I like this colorful. I'm a colorful person, yeah.
That's nice. In fact, red is my favorite too. Yes, dear.
Yeah, I see you wearing red also, yeah.
Yes, dear. Thank you. Dear ma'am, your favorite subject when you were in school?
I used to love English. I used to love biology and not physics or anything. I used to love biology, and yeah, I used to love English. And people ask me, if you were not a teacher, or if you're not teaching English, what would you have done? I said, I don't know, because I don't really think I could have done anything else than English. I was pathetic in maths, pathetic. I used to just pass in maths, but I was very good in English. I was in English, 10th also I have done well. In my 12th, I was the college topper of my 12th in English. Both art, science, in the three categories, art, science, commerce, I was the topper in English. Yeah, so English.
Wonderful. Thank you for sharing that, ma'am. Dear ma'am, would you like to share a favorite proverb or a quotation?
Honesty kills. That I have learned the hard way. Honesty kills. So that's my favorite. This thing. People say you will, if you're honest, you'll get good things. But in today's world, the best proverb is honesty kills. If you're honest, you would be killed first. But if you are very hypocrite, you are very diplomatic, people will like you, people will very much encourage you, or people will be engaging with you. But if you're honest, you'll seldomly find people very much liking you. But you do still have set of people who will like you and love you. But yeah, honesty kills. That's in today's world, it's a very relevant quote or proverb, you can say.
Yeah, very true, ma'am. I accept with that what you've shared now. Like honesty kills. Too much of honesty kills. The straight trees are cut first,
Yeah.
They say that the straight trees are cut first. So, dear friends, with this, we get to know more about the thoughts and feelings and experiences of our special celebrity today. She's Amrita Sarkar, a beautiful teacher, a person who's ready to face the world and, of course, to share and make you experience life on your own terms. She's living life on her own terms, and she knows that she's doing something right. She has a lot of clarity about her life. And all her experiences could inspire many of you out there to live your life in the way you want, and of course, respect others and bring back that balance in the world. Dear ma'am, the next question coming up, your proudest accomplishment till date?
There are many, but I would say I was awarded the best Rotary president from the Rotary Club of, Rotary president, international president. So I was the only woman president from India to get that prize. Yeah, that was one. Next was I wanted to work for Barefoot, which is by, I said, Padma Shri Bankar Roy. I got to be intern in his in his organization. That was a very proud moment for me. And yeah, I was selected for, though I couldn't go, for Dysam College, Dysam Leadership School. There were some personal issues, I couldn't go because I had to leave that. But I was one of the uh, only participants from Eastern India to participate in the Dysam Leadership College. Yeah.
Wonderful, ma'am. Thanks for sharing all of those proud moments, and we wish you many more proud accomplishments in life.
Thank you.
Dear ma'am, do you love pets?
No, I'm not very fond of pets. I have an allergy with furs. So that's like, I don't like pets. That's because I have allergy to furs. Be it kitten, be it dogs. That's why I don't have pets.
Dear ma'am, I have a cup in my hand. How would you look at it? Is it half full or half empty?
I'm a very optimistic person, so I would say it's half full. And there's still a place and to fill it in. So yeah, I would say it is a half full because we still have place to fill in whatever you want to fill in with.
Yes, dear. Thank you for sharing, ma'am. How many languages are you conversant in?
I know 13 languages. I can speak Bengali, I can speak English, I can speak Oriya, I can speak bit of Marathi. I can speak Punjabi, I can speak Bihari, I can speak Haryanvi, I can speak Marwari. I can if I with Nepali friends, I can talk in Nepali also. And yeah,
that's really great. Would you oblige singing a song for us in any one of these languages? A small, maybe 2 lines, or maybe an English song as well, if you could.
I like 1,000 years. So I the lyrics goes, I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. It's one of the favorite songs of mine. Thank you for singing that. Wonderful.
Yeah, I love Taylor Swift and I love 1,000 Years.
Yes. Would you like to sing a Shah Rukh Khan song?
Shahrukh Khan's तुझे देखा तो ये जाना सनम प्यार होता है दीवाना सनम अब यहाँ से कहाँ जाए हम तेरी बाहों में मर जाए हम.
Excellent. This tells
That
me
was
that
the
really you're a
moment
fan.
I fell in love. So that song will always be a favorite for me.
Yes, dear. Very true. Now this tells me you're really a Shah Rukh Khan fan. You've sung it so well. You've sung it so well.
Thank you.
Very nice. You did sing it very well, dear. Dear ma'am, if at all the Almighty or the universe offered you a superpower, what superpower would you like to choose?
I would like to choose the power to help needy people. I do help the needy people, but then that's within my this thing, my capacity. But if I had the superpower, I might be able to help all the needy people. So yeah, that's the superpower I want. If at all Almighty like gives it to me.
Yes, dear, definitely. We hope that you receive that beautiful superpower to help everyone. In fact, you are doing your best in your capacity. That's really nice. Dear ma'am, would you like to empower us, create awareness today on this platform with regard to red flags? Now, we have seen many of the relationships, they're becoming toxic. It could be a toxic family environment. It could even be a toxic, a relationship between a couple.
So yeah, I mean, I have been in a toxic relationship, and there are many red flags which I have. Back then, I didn't know there were red flags, but now that I have grown, evolved as a person, I have matured as a person, I now realize that first red flag is it is like disrespect. You cannot disrespect your partner. You cannot disrespect your partner. That's the biggest red flag a person can see in a partner. If that person doesn't have love and respect for you, that there is no meaning of the relationship. Loyalty. Most of the people and most of the relationship today are breaking because of the thing that they're not loyal to their partner. Because it is lot more, I mean, lot more choices in this world nowadays. There are a lot more, I mean, options, as you will say. If people have come down to options. So loyalty, disrespect, violence, be it verbal, be it domestic. Nobody has the right to touch you. Nobody has the right to do any kind of violence, be it physical violence, be it mental violence, be it verbal violence. You cannot justify violence. Yeah, these are the three major red flags which I have seen in a relationship of mine: disrespect, loyalty, disloyal, disrespect, and violence.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing. I wanted this answer to this question. I've asked many of them to speak up on red flags. Many have given different answers. But what I wanted today on this platform is this is what you have shared. Disrespect.
Yeah, you cannot disrespect.
Yes.
You cannot disrespect your partner. That's the basic a person in a relationship asks for. Love would be there. At times, see, when you are in a relationship for a very long time, sometimes love do disappear. But if the respect disappears, if the loyalty disappears, that is a major. Love can rekindle. Love can rekindle. You can bring back love. But once the respect is gone, when the loyalty is gone, you cannot bring back that.
Yes, ma'am. I agree with you on this 100%, and hats off to you for sharing all of this today. This is every a person out there, irrespective of gender, should take care of these things that ma'am has shared now. Let your partner respect you. Let your partner give you that space where you should feel valued in life. Yes, and not to be disloyal. If you don't like the person, you could sit down, have a talk, have a dignified separation. Right?
You don't have to, in today's world, you don't have to have that, you don't have to carry the burden of the relationship the whole life. If you don't have the loyalty, if you don't have the respect, you can always like choose to part away. But being in a relationship and doing all these things, being disloyal, and still coming back to the partner, with a smiling face is a very, very biggest red flag in today's world. Most of the people, like relationship, are failing today because of this. I have seen many of my friends and known person getting divorced because they are not loyal to their partner. They don't respect their partner. They don't give that space to their partner. They don't have that bond with that partner, that one big fight and they ask them to get separated, or they actually separate. Love, any relationship needs time, needs commitment, needs to work on. You cannot just think that I'll sit and do nothing and my relationship will work. No, it's a continuous process. You have to keep working on your relationship. Communication.
Very
I
true.
have a long distance relationship. Not a single day has he had any doubts on me. Not I have any doubt on him, because we have a very transparent and clear communication. He knows what I am doing. I know what he is doing. He knows exactly where I am now. I know where he is now. So that clarity is within us. So yeah, that's
Very
a
true.
thing we should have in a relationship.
Yes, dear. I agree with you, ma'am. Thank you for sharing all of that. And dear friends out there, if you dislike your partner for any reason, separate in a dignified way. Do not cheat. Do not be disloyal. Do not abuse your partners. Do not disrespect them. If there is something you would want a separation for, sit down, have a talk, and separate in a dignified manner. You don't want the
Yeah,
law to interfere. It's okay. You do it. Sit down together in a room and have a conversation, a dignified conversation, and part ways in a very nice way. Yes,
yeah,
ma'am. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed the way you shared all of that right from the start. And of course, now you've really given the best part of the interview of opening up and letting the world know respect matters in a relationship. Loyalty matters in a relationship. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense to be in that relationship. Yes, dear. Dear ma'am, what are the changes you assume or you would imagine in the next 50 years?
I would I would really hope the world to be a very kinder place, a place which gives space to nourish people irrespective of their gender.
Yes, dear. Ma'am, I guess I guess you please unmute yourself, ma'am. I guess then we could hear you. Dear friends, there's a slight technical issue. We'll be back. Yes, friends, we'll just be back again with our special.
Yeah. So the thing, yeah. So I would like to see the world a more kinder place, a more sensitive place, a place where all the people can have a growth and they can have a peaceful life, irrespective of their caste, creed, gender. Because as I am a equal right activist, I have seen that if you are not a male, the world has been described as either you are a male or you're a female. There is no other place for other genders. But that is not the way. We are now in 21st century. There are other genders also. People from other genders should also get the equal rights as we are. Just because we are straight and heteronormative people, we cannot dictate our terms on the homo people, like, be homophobic to other genders.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
So yeah, I would like to this world to be a very kinder and a very peaceful place in 50 years. Or else I don't see a 50 years from now people will be there. If we start killing each other in the spree which we are killing now, I don't think this question would be valid, because there would be no people in the world.
Very true, ma'am. I see that, you are really concerned about the wars that are taking place, the hatred across the world. And you say that maybe in the next 50 years, humanity would be wiped away from the planet.
Yeah, yeah. I just read an article yesterday. Our entire generation has been wiped out because the school has declared there is no one to give exam, because the whole generation of kids are wiped out because of the shelling in Gaza. That's the latest I heard read last night. And as a teacher, as a someone who loves kids, it was very painful for me.
Yes.
If this kind of thing goes on, I don't think your 50 years question would be relevant after
Very
50
true.
years. Because already a generation of kids are wiped out from the face of this earth in 2023. I don't know what will happen in like 2073.
Yes, dear. Very true. The entire human race will be wiped out. No humanity anymore. No human race. And it will just be of rocks. And I think that's it. Stone and mud, nothing else. Hopefully, the Earth and this planet is really well preserved. All the
Yeah,
leaders
I
out
have
there.
kept my fingers crossed. Let's see. Let's hope for the
Yes, dear.
best.
Let's hope for the best. Let there be peace prevailing across the world and no wars. Let humanity and the human race exist as it was from the beginning. Let it continue and be in peace. Yes, dear. Dear ma'am, if at all you were given a chance to go into the past and relive somebody's life, whose life you would love to relive?
Marilyn Monroe. Yes.
Oh, great. That's nice. Very nice.
I would like to be Marilyn Monroe.
Very great. Dear ma'am, do you forgive others easily? If it is a yes or a no.
Sorry, I couldn't hear
Do you forgive others easily?
Older me would not forgive easily. The present me would do, because I don't keep grudges anymore.
Great.
So
That's
I have
good.
seen the world change in last 3 years. A small virus can do a massacre, and you never know, because I have lost many of my loved ones in span of 2 weeks, 2 days to the virus. So like keeping a grudge on someone, I do forgive, but I don't forget. Yes. Because I
Great.
don't give that person that chance to be in my mind all the way. I forgive people. I have forgiven many of who have done wrong to me, but I don't forget. So yeah, forgive, but don't forget.
Yes, dear. We agree with that. Dear ma'am, we've come to an end to the main round of the interview, ma'am, but we'd love to have you on many more sessions. Before we end, there is a small segment called as the rapid fire round. May I go
Okay,
ahead
like
with
coffee with Karan, yeah. Yay, my coffee with Karan moment kind of a thing.
it? Yes, dear. We have this small segment called as the rapid fire round, my dear friends. So let's get to know about our special celebrity, Amrita Sarkar's likes and dislikes. Let's get to know. Ma'am, the answers will be in either one word or two words. It will be selective. Yes, dear?
Okay.
Yes. Over to you, ma'am. And thank you for your time. Thank you so much for being very patient and answering all the answers from here, deep from within your heart. It was a very genuine interview with you. Yes, dear.
Thank you.
So, ma'am, the first one, the rapid fire round would be, is it cakes, chocolates, or ice cream?
Ice cream.
If it is ice cream, is it butterscotch, strawberry flavor, vanilla flavor, chocolate flavor?
Strawberry and chocolate.
Yes, dear. Is it tea or coffee?
Coffee. Obviously.
The best day of the week?
Sunday. Yes.
You love to receive gifts or give gifts?
Both.
Your favorite season?
I would say winter. Yes. Or spring. Both.
By which means of transport you'd love to travel?
I like cars. I like train, flight, whatever.
Okay, dear.
There's nothing specific.
Yes, dear. Is it the city, village, or town that attracts you?
I'm more of a city person.
When you help
Urban.
others, pardon, sorry.
I'm a more urban chick. Yeah.
Okay, dear. Yes, dear. Thank you for sharing. When you help others, do you expect anything in return?
No, that would be that, expecting anything on return would be like business. I don't expect anything from anyone, and that's one of the main reason I'm happy today, because I don't expect anything from anyone. I believe in karma. I do my good. I rest. I leave it on karma.
Yes, dear. Dear ma'am, a beautiful day or a perfect day in just one word?
Me, good food, good books.
Great. Wonderful. Are you a good cook?
Yeah, I'm a very good cook.
I'm a very good cook. So nice. I really like that, because I am not one. So when you say I am not just a cook, I'm a
I
very
was
good
not
cook.
one, but then they say necessity is the mother of invention. When my mother passed away, it was lockdown then, so I never had any experience of cooking. Thanks to YouTube and my friends, I've started cooking, and now I can cook. I'm a very good. I don't like eating South Indian food outside because I myself cook very good South Indian food, be it idli, podi, dosa, dosai, appam, rasam, anything. I don't eat outside because I don't like. I like my own sambar. So yeah.
Great. Your favorite cuisine, ma'am, or favorite recipe?
I love biryani, so it could be Mughlai food, Chinese and Mughlai.
Great. Your favorite teacher's name or a sir, it could be a teacher or sir.
There are two teachers who have massive influence in my life. One is Srimai Das Adhikari sir, and other is Anjan Das sir. These two have major influence in my life. To them, like watching them only, I have become a teacher, which my father wanted me to be. So yeah, Srimai Das Adhikari and Anjan Das.
Yes, dear ma'am. Ma'am, are you an early bird or a night owl?
I'm an night owl. So my profession asks me to be an early bird, but yeah, I'm a night owl.
Yes, dear. Is it spicy, sweet, salty, or sour food?
I don't like spicy. I'm allergic to spice, so yeah, it could be anything else other than spicy food.
Yes, dear. Is it money? Is it happiness, or both in life?
Both, both. Just money would not bring you happiness, but just happiness would not be equivalent. We need both of the balance of both money and
Yes.
happiness.
You consider yourself to be an introvert, extrovert, or an ambivert?
No, I'm a very extrovert person.
Wonderful. That's nice. Dear ma'am, when you're alone in the room, nobody's with you, only you're among four walls, no gadgets, only the happy sunshine into your room, and you are busy with your thoughts. Where do your thoughts take you? Into the past, present, or future?
Most of the time I'm alone only because I stay alone. Yeah, it's mostly the past only. And of course, now that I have a beautiful partner, I have my future thoughts with him also. Yeah. So both. It's a mix, not only past, not only future, both.
Yes. Dear ma'am, you love socializing or me time?
No, I love socializing. I love my me time also, but I love socializing, going out and meeting people. That's my favorite thing. Whenever I'm in Banaras, I just do, or any place, I just go and sit there and watch people go by. That's People call it weird, but there are times when if I go in Banaras, I go and sit in a ghat and see people going and coming. If I'm in Delhi, I will sit with a drink cold coffee or something in Connaught Place. There's a place called Connaught Place. I'll go and sit there and just see people going here and there, talking, meeting. I love that.
Yes, dear. Are you a thinker or a doer? Or both?
I'm both. I think and I do.
You believe in experiential learning or book learning?
No, I am a teacher who is loved by my kids because I'm not someone who teaches from the book only. I I give them my real time experience, and that's why they love me a lot. Because see, books will get you the marks. It will not help you in life. The best teacher is life. If you don't give them the real experience of life, the books will not be that helpful in life. Books are there just for knowledge and to get marks. Real life experience is the one which will make you a human.
Yes. Ma'am, is it fresh fruits, fresh salads, or fried food?
That's a very tricky question, but nowadays I'm more into salads than fried foods. Yeah,
Is it a beach or a forest?
beach. I'm a beach person.
You prioritize singing or dancing?
Uh, Dancing. I make reels in Instagram. Nowadays that's my stress buster. I love making reels and dancing reels. So yeah, I'm a graduate in Odisha. I have done my graduation in Odisha. So yeah, dance.
Wonderful. Great. You love to walk, ride a two-wheeler, or drive a four-wheeler?
I cannot drive. I walk. I can walk. I walk 10 kilometers a day. That's my regular walk. At least 5 kilometers a day, I walk daily. Because I cannot ride a bike or this thing. I have traffic phobia, so I cannot ride a vehicle. So my only thing is walking. So yeah,
Yes.
walk.
Thank you, ma'am. We have one last question from, on this session. We all know that there are three magical words, dear friends. Today, we are going to come back to ma'am and ask her to share three magical words. Dear ma'am, we know that there are three magical words. You must be also knowing because you're from the teaching fraternity. That is please, sorry, and thank you. They create magic in our lives. They've been passed on from one generation to another. Till date, we are still, using them and communicating and having our balance in life by making use of these three magical words. Please, sorry, and thank you. Apart from these, we always have a small request to the celebrities who are with us to share additional 3 positive words, which could create an impact in our lives.
That would be love, empathy, and kindness.
Wow, you were so quick, ma'am. Love, empathy, kindness. And that describes all of you, right? What you've shared from the start. And towards the end, when we ask any 3 of these words, it just flowed out of, it just came out of you, flew out of your being.
Yeah.
Shared that. Yes, dear. That's a beautiful way to share your journey. Thank you so much. And I applaud you for being brave and courageous to share everything that you've shared today. Stay safe, stay blessed, and stay connected. And looking forward to many more interactions with you on the International Fabtalks.
I'm always there. I'm always there. Just let me know when you want to do this again. I would be very much happy to share my thoughts. As I told, if I could bring a change in any one person's life, it would be grateful for me.
Yes, dear. Thank you very much.
The change starts with a small step. Let us take one small step.
Yes, dear. Thank you very much, ma'am, and stay blessed and have a happy Sunday.
Thank you. Same to you.
Thank you. My dear friends, with this, we come to an end to the International Fab Talks. I hope you are having a good time. Stay safe, keep your family safe, and of course, contribute to the world in your own way, which doesn't bring destruction, but brings peace, happiness, and love. Stay safe.
Thank you.
Thank you. Signing off from the International Fab Talks.
Thank you. Let me know when this comes.
Yes, ma'am. Definitely, I'll let you know, ma'am.